Good morning, everyone. Billy Kay with KB Treks.
Good morning.
Where are we at, Hannah? What are we doing?
We are currently on board the Disney Dream, but today we are going to be getting off the ship because we are at Lookout Cay.
We're at Lookout Cay for the first time just a few days ago on the Destiny. We did an excursion that. You can go check that out. But today we're actually going to be able to explore the island for the key or lookout point, whatever you want to call it. It's not a key. All it's whatever. We learned some of that stuff.
Anyway.
What do we need to do first, though?
We're going to go get some breakfast.
From our veranda, you can kind of see the island sticking out there, but over there is a carnival ship. So at the island here, we also have a carnival location down the road, down over there someplace, and they actually take tenders, little boats that go from their ship to shore. We cannot have access to their area, they cannot have access to our area on the island, but it's just kind of interesting that we do share the island with them. And also, people really do live here too. We're up at Cabanas for breakfast. The midship elevators kind of are the aft elevators kind of drop us off in the middle of everything. We just finished breakfast, went to the room, pick up our stuff. We're gonna make a stop at guest service for something quick, but on deck 3 here you can see the path, the dock that goes from the ship to the island, and people are just walking that way. Went down to deck 1, now we're on the gangway, we're getting off. We can get off on forward, aft, or midship. Oh yeah, here we go. See some crews at work on the side, power washing the side of the ship, get all that sea salt off, or maybe they'll be painting. Ready for this long pier walk?
I am ready. I'm ready to work off my breakfast.
I got my Crocs to a sports mode, so I'm ready to go.
Did you just call them Crogs again?
Yeah, aren't they Crocs?
No, they're Crocs.
They want us to stay to one side of the pier because the other side they'll have golf carts, Cushmans, whatever vehicles going down the port to the between the ship and the island. All right, we haven't said anything about this since when we were on Lookout a few days ago. Speaking of my Crocs.
Thank you.
When we were on Lookout a few days ago on our excursion, I stepped on a piece of glass and the glass went through my Croc. The glass.
C-R-O-C.
My piece of glass went through my Croc shoe and cut the bottom of my foot. And it was a pain because that day and the next day we were at Castaway and sand would just rub. It's been a few days and it's healed pretty good. So hopefully I'm not gonna have any issues like that. My foot hasn't really bothered me the last few days. So that's where we're at on that. If you watched our other video when that happened, because that sucked. There's the Dream. Doesn't look beautiful. Not far enough away for to get the entire ship in my photo yet. This cart is taking these carts back, so you can use those little carts to take your stuff back and forth across the bridge here.
Wagons.
Wagons.
They're wagons, not carts.
Wagons.
Just
whatever.
because you utilize a cart, it's a wagon.
Wagon, yes dear. There we go. I can see the entire ship in one shot here now on my camera. This water just looks so nice. A little bit more overcast than what we had when we were here a few days ago. But feels nice though. Still got a little bit of a cool breeze, but it's not too bad. What were they saying? It was supposed to be like in the 70s today?
Yeah, kind of like low to mid 70s.
Okay.
So for us, tropical.
Still, yes. The last I heard back in Minnesota, it's about -20.
Because yeah, I think Ginger said -23.
On the Good Morning
TV,
America.
yeah.
If you want to get a photo with the ship behind you, this is where you can get your photo by shutters. You know, the professional photogs on the ship. That's kind of what it looks like from behind. Comes up in a more clear view as we get closer, but up ahead on the right there, that beach is for the family cabanas. So it's closest to the end of the pier, but if we're correct here, we're not 100% positive. If you need food, you still have to take the tram to the main part of Lookout to go eat. Or I suppose you can always walk back to the ship from there too to go eat, but to our knowledge there's no food that's served over there. The dock here is for little ships. Maybe you go on excursion or transportation someplace else. It looks like it's pretty low tide today. I mean, it looks like normally high tide would get up here above these rocks. Made it to the island, off the pier, I should say. You're gonna go through this little opening here. Off the left here, they got cooling towels and things they're setting up for right now, but got a photo pass person off to the side. All right, we're officially entering Lookout.
Have a great one, man.
After going through the entrance there, this is where you can check in for some of the excursions, depending on your excursion. I'm assuming if you're going to be on one of those boats at that little dock off to the side when you came in, that's where you would go. Got some refreshments and then some merchandise, and up ahead is where we're going to get on the shuttle that's going to go to the main lookout. If you want, you can buy coolers and some water. And then if you use a wagon to get across the bridge, you can leave that here because they won't let you take that on the tram to the main area of Lookout. Here comes one of the trams, two of the trams. These are coming, they've already dropped off people at Lookout. We're on the tram, we're on our way to the main area of Lookout. All right, now we're arriving at the main area for Lookout. The tram stop. Here are Goomba Bay. Looks like they offer some strollers you can use, and if you need a wheelchair, these are for the sand. If you look, they got much wider wheels, so they're easy to go into the sand. So Goomba Bay, this is the guest services. This is where you can check in if you have any excursions. And then they got the shops all around. There's another place over there. I think you also can check in there for excursions. It all depends on your excursion. One of the shops for those pin collectors, they have these. And these are supposed to be based off of those designs. I showed these the other day, but they have these designs that are photo spots around this area. That one looks like it's is that Goofy themed? Yeah, so it's the same one as that upper right on these pins, and these are $40 for the 5 pins. There's another one of those. There's a Mickey one, and so this is supposed to be based off the headdress type thing for the island. We showed that in the other video. There's like a group that performs here. There's a cultural center back over there, so they'll have performances at the cultural center throughout the day on occasion. Gonna head this way, gonna head towards Serenity Bay. There's a cultural center, and there's a lot of raised sidewalks around here because they don't want to interfere with too much of the plant life. They don't want people walking through it, so it kind of deters a lot of that. But there's a beach over there, and then you can go across to the actual beach in the lake. Off to our left, that's one of the dining locations, True Barbecue. That's not going to be open for a while. I think 11:30 is when they open. Don't quote me on that. I'm really bad about remembering times and things. And then you can see here, this is one of the places where that floating sidewalk happens, so they didn't have to cut down this tree to put this in. Oh, they got a couple small coconuts growing in there, but anyway, so you can see that they still let the plants grow below, and this keeps people from walking through all these plants. But they do have some areas that are for place you can lay out at the beach. So you do have the little beach here where you can go to, but then you can cross over that walkway. Then there's another beach on that side where the water is, so it doesn't just go straight into the water. There's some more seating area. Unfortunately, I am pretty much by myself right now at Lookout. Kari, turns out she put her phone down someplace after we got off the pier at near where the tram stop was, and so she had to go back to go get it because she knew where it was. I would have gone, but I didn't know where she left it, but she knew, where she left it, so she went back. So it's up to me to go to Serenity Bay and find a place for us to sit. Then the Serenity Bay area, that's the Serenity Bay Barbecue. That's where we'll most likely get our lunch today. We're gonna go down toward the beach. So up here is adults only, 18 plus. And we got our own bar area, got our own barbecue, and should have our own beach really, even though the beaches are connected here. Gotta go up and over this thing here, and here is the Serenity Bay beach. It looks like there's quite a few spots still available for us to go to. Got a group open over here. I think we'll plop down here at least for now till the sun comes out or the sun changes enough. Wow, look at this. This is just beautiful. It's a little overcast and windy again, but temperature is still fine. People are already out on the water is what I'm trying to say. And we'll just hang out here for a little bit. Kari might read her book. I might get in the water and snorkel. I'm not sure yet, but beautiful. Kari's back. So we talked about a bunch of firsts on this trip. So this is a first for us. Break it down a little. Don't have to go too detailed, but just break it down for us what happened.
It's the first time Kari left her phone in a bathroom and had to go back and find it.
Okay. So I already said a little bit. You forgot your phone. We got on the tram.
Yeah.
And then when we got here to Goomba Bay, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
You realized you didn't have it, so you took the tram right back right away.
Right away.
So you didn't even get out of your seat, basically.
No. I basically like got off and got right back on because I realized I didn't have it on me.
And when you got to the original spot.
So I went to the bathroom where I left it, and it was not there.
Okay.
So then I stopped at the
guest services.
No, one of the port check-in places. I'm like, did somebody happen to turn in an iPhone? And the guy's like, yeah, a pink one. And I said, yes. And he's like, yeah, they took it over to security. And I'm like, he's like, just go talk to one of the security officers. And so I did, and they're like, oh yeah, it's in the office, I'll go get it. But then found out that they had already taken it back to the ship.
Via one of those golf carts or whatever.
Yeah. And so thankfully they were able to radio the driver for him to return my phone because he hadn't quite gotten to the ship yet. So I did not have to thankfully go back to the ship myself. Good. Because if that was the case, I probably wouldn't have come back.
To the ship.
Yeah, no, I would have gone to the ship. Either I would have gone to the ship and just stayed there, or I would have been like, okay, I'll go get my phone later.
Well, glad to have you back, hon.
Yes, me too. I am very, very glad to be back and glad to have a drink in my hand.
Yep, I ordered her a Conch Cooler, her favorite, so it was here waiting for her when she got here. Well, I'm gonna grab a reflective vest because you're supposed to wear those because I'm gonna go snorkeling for a little bit. There's some possible, if the dark spots in the water over here are possibly things to go look at. Got my mask and fins ready to go. I'm switching to GoPro, so I hope the audio is not going to be too bad when I'm talking. I'm just going to go out into the water by Serenity Bay here. Oh, the water feels nice so far. Not too cool. I mean, it is cool, but it's not like cold. But ahead, there's like a patch over there. Maybe you can see it on camera. It's darker. I'm going to start over there. There's the yellow buoys. I'm not sure how well you can see those. There's yellow and white buoys. The yellow buoys, as far out as they'll let us go if we're swimming. And this dark area here is still within the buoys. There's like a yellow buoy right there, but there's some dark areas that are past that, so I can't go to that one. snorkeling for about a half hour. Saw some interesting stuff that I'd not seen before, some cool fish, some pretty fish, bright fish that kind of blended in with the coral around them, so it's kind of hard to spot at first. Kari stayed on the beach and read her book. How's your book, hon?
It's very good.
Yeah. So after I got out of the water, we decided to go check out Serenity Bay Barbecue to see if there's anything that looks good. It's kind of the same stuff that was here when we were here the other day. Same stuff that we got in Castaway the next day. We're going to be at Castaway tomorrow. So we're going to skip Serenity Bay. We're going to go to True True. Is that the other barbecue joint over here? Or place over here?
Oh, okay. You wanted to go check that out?
Well, I just wanted to go see if there's anything different there. That wasn't at the Serenity Bay.
Okay.
That might sound good. Otherwise, we might just go back to the ship. It is overcast, it's windy, the temperature's still great.
Yeah, it's trying to rain a little bit here and there.
I was busy snorkeling, and Kari said it rained while I was out there. I'm like, I couldn't tell. But she got a little bit wet from that. So, I don't know. We're feeling it out. I still kind of explore Lookout, but I know we'll be back again someday. So I'm not too disappointed if we go back to the ship, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, we can get Cabanas there. Definitely a different atmosphere over here at the family place to get food. It's a lot more busy, more people for sure. The music's a lot louder. Maybe I won't be looking to see what's here. There seems to be a long line for some reason going up to the stations. I'm not sure if it's just this one for some reason or what, but there's also a line at the other one over there. Okay, there's 4 lines at 4 stations, so best for us if we had stayed over at Serenity. I'm not even gonna go look. I know it's the same stuff we had the other day. Well, I guess that kind of seals this for us. Either we go back to Serenity, or you want to go to the ship.
I want to go to the ship.
Okay. Mommy shark do 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 do. Mommy shark do 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 do.
Okay, you can stop now.
Back at Goom Bay. Where the tram is. Kari wants to poke her head into some of these shops, see if there's anything different. When we were on the ship yesterday, one of the people in the shop told her that they had a new release of a few things at the stores here at Castaway and Lookout, so we're looking to see if that was before or after we were here the other day. We're going to see if we can get on this tram to head back to the ship. On our way back to the ship. And the flowers around here are pretty. There's a bunch that are in this area here next to the tram stop. But a lot of pinks and purples and reds. The tram just dropped us off at the dock, and in the reverse, well, we can, if you really want to, you can grab a wagon, not cart, wagon. Grab a wagon at this end and take it back to the ship. People put their kids in here or their bags, whatever. So this earlier, forgot to point it out. Here's some characters that meet you when you come in. These are the characters that talk on the tram as you are going to between the pier and the beach. When we go through here, we have to have our magic band to show that we belong on the ship. Magic band are key to the world. There we go. Oh, back to the pier, and there is the beautiful Disney Dream in the distance. I absolutely cannot believe how blue this water is. I think like the only other place I ever see water this blue is if I'm making Kool-Aid. Yes, there's a long pier, and there's like no real place to sit down to take a break. If what we did was correct the last time we were here, it was about a 12-minute walk for us, and it's about 0.66 miles between where the tram drop-off is and the ship. This is about, I would say, like this is what, a third of the way, but closer to the ship than the shore, but they do have a couple benches here. You need to take a break, and this is also where that photo pass or shutters person was, taking photos of the people coming off the ship, but I don't know when they leave this spot for the photos. Coming up to the ship, and we don't know if we can go aft yet. That's where we want to go, but there's a lot of crews working. You can see them on that lift over there with that blue arm, and then in front of us got some crew workers on that I don't know what that's called, That's cool. They're just kind of moving down the side of the ship as the guy's doing stuff to the hull. See some more people up there working. Got another similar type of thing where it's going along, doing like something with the railing, possibly, of the staterooms. Right now looks like we can go midship or aft. I'm not sure if the forward is open, but you come up here, you can get some cooling towels usually, some water. There's also where you can leave those carts. You can leave your carts or wagons here that you don't need anymore. There you go. He's doing some, I don't know if he's sanding or what right now. We had to go through security quick and show our IDs or our keys to the world. Go through metal detectors. Now we're going to go up to drop our stuff. Cabana looks very different than what we're used to. They're only open for about 10 more minutes. They close at 1:30. It's 1:20 now. And they're not really replenishing much things. And only one side of Cabanas is open. Kind of grabbed some stuff quick. Didn't really think. A couple things here that I don't think I've seen before. Interesting. Of course, got the shrimp and chicken tenders, but they have fried chicken, which is great because I was craving fried chicken like yesterday, and I've never seen this before. This is a chicken pot pie individual. I don't think I've ever remember seeing chicken pot pie before on Cabanas. Wrapped up our lunch at Cabanas, and now we're going to go to adults only pool. This we have to pass through the family pool first. Let's see, it's not as busy as it was the other day. The adults only areas are in the forward of the ship. Ooh, Mike's ice cream. I might grab something for myself here. See what they got for flavors. Chocolate and banana, chocolate and vanilla, chocolate and strawberry, chocolate and vanilla, and they got swirls for all them. Ooh, I'm doing this. Ice cream. Check out the towel animals up here. That's cool. I like the octopus. This is nice. This is nice. This ain't bad. I think after we finish our ice cream, we'll go get in the water. Well, Kari has to finish taking photos of our ice cream before we go get in the water.
Shut up.
Hey everyone, if you're new here, we like to break up our videos so a little bit easier to watch. People seem to like watching 20-minute videos versus hour-long videos. But please do us a favor, subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribers. Help the channel grow, help us reach our 2026 goal of 2,000 subscribers. But what's coming up in part 2, hon?
Part 2, we have our dinner for the very first time. We are eating in Remy. Amazing experience, spoiler alert.
Triple first.
And it is also pirate night. So of course there's the pirate night show and fireworks at sea.
So check that all out in part 2. But I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Kari.
You've been watching KB Treks. Do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.